Welcome back to us playing Pikmin 4. Stop talking. Okay, but we are back afterwards the first episode, and we are going to be conducting our second day of missions. Ever since you started, your hard work has really saved us. You're a rising star in the rescue corps. When it comes to exploring uncharted planets, danger is still part of the job. Still, I have no doubt you'll manage. How can you be so certain? Because I have two eyes and I can see your potential plan plain as day. I hired you, didn't I? And today, I hope you guys like, subscribe, and check out some of my other videos. Especially near the end of this video, while I'll be posting other videos to the side. Now, we also have Colin here. And, this is how we go to the next area. A bunch of stuff in the tablet, sorted out. You ready to explore? Let's chat. I'm just so relieved you got my SOS signal in time. I was in a panic as I tried to escape the spaceship. If that didn't work, I don't even want to think about it. Ready for action? Yes. We need to complete a day. Okay, what would you like to explore? Well, there's only one area for us to explore, really, so... The sun-speckled terrace. Welcome to our first day of travel yet again. Oh, the onion's going too? Well, it's quite typical for the onion, figuring every game it would follow the sip, but... Oh, now we can hit A. Look at that. Dendoi. Wow. It's gonna be so useful. Sun-speckled terrace. Come in, come in. This is Colin. Looks like you made it there in one piece. Hang on, I'll explain how today's rescue operation will work. You have this long to do whatever the heck you need to do. Oh, you probably noticed the onion. It was accompanied by the SS Beagle, according to the Void's log. It's a form of transportation for the Pikmin. You got a lot to do. Take all the help you can get and get the Pikmin a job. Got it. Also, a thing about not choosing copy that is they will stop. It will stop popping up. And here's the minerals. We must collect all minerals. Not enough minerals. We need more minerals. We need minerals. Not enough minerals. We need more minerals. If we got our scientist back, he could make good use. Collect it for now. He'd be excited to see this. Also, we got a cave, another treasure, and a bunch of other stuff over there. Come in. I forgot an important detail. You're going to need OT's help when it comes to searching. You can use his sniff ability, etc., etc. We're skipping that. You don't even have the copy that ability. And there's the blue onion yet again. There he is. OT has come back to you. Also, I think it's funny how OT carries these things. He just sticks it in his mouth. Waiting for the last Pikmin, and there we go. Also, those things don't respawn, which I think is a little weird. Oh, as far as I've seen, the raw materials on the surface don't respawn. I think the ones underground sometimes do. Especially if it's from an enemy. Actually, we're waiting for that. Look, there's a cave here too. Area is crawling with creatures. Rescue officers sort of retreated to get away from the creatures. Well, we should probably take a look inside. And we will actually take a look inside for this first cave because, well, number one, we're missing some Pikmin in our squad. And also, we're gonna go straight from here. I wonder if there's a void log. Yes, there is. We're gonna go straight from here to the other landing spot right next to it, and then deposit all of our resources in there. I entered the cave to look for this as dolphin parts, and I found a creature that defies all logic of space. And there's frigid cold air. I imagine if there were Pikmin that had been better acclimated to the cold air, this planet's ecosystem is full of surprises. Take a look at this. He certainly is thorough. According to the log, when you enter the cave, you should take Pikmin with you. The beagle can bring the Pikmin, so you can enter the cave without stopping by. Let's return them to the onion. We're taking all 20, and all other Pikmin just get returned to the onion, which it's a very useful ability in this game. Like, compared to the other games, if you returned and one of your Pikmin was just out in the wild, sometimes bad things would happen. And you can even go in lower floors without taking all your Pikmin sometimes. And more dialogue. Once we get out of all this dialogue, things will be so smooth. Good boy Otzi, you picked up the scent. One of our missing rescue officers, get them back to safety. Okay, good. And here's the conversation about the treasure again. What's this? That's not treasure. Huh, treasure or not, it has some sparkly and might as well keep on collecting them. They help a little. And we're gonna get the compass. Now, I hope upgrades in this full version are locked behind getting specific items, but it doesn't look that way, sadly. And the Ice Pikmin. Are these Pikmin too? Let's see, the void log says... I've always thought of Pikmin as plant-like creatures. I never dreamed I've come across an ice variant. They can use their icy bodies to freeze water and creatures. They can float in ice and water. Don't spray them with water. They don't like it. Their bodies are made of ice. Who knew that something frozen could move around like that? It's incredible. And we can have above the normal amount within caves. Outside of caves, we cannot have above this amount. You're underground, so there are wild Pikmin that don't need an onion, but once they meet an onion, they apparently don't. You can't get more than that. So the onion is a type of dictating force. Are you using the radar map? I don't need to use the radar map. Why would I need to use the radar map? Okay, what? Okay, that is weird. actually stop. I'll leave them to do that for right now. Use you guys to pick up this onion. Just like that. Frozen solid. I bet you can break it if you hit it now. Just give the order to Pikmin or OT. And there is Flalick, which I like to call the young onion. Does it look like it's sputtering? Pretty pale for an onion. What are you saying? So we take it with us? Yes, we should, because it increases our onion capacity by 10. And I'd like to call this the pale onion. Sorry, the young onion. It's an onion without any color. It's not a dead onion. If it was dead, it wouldn't have any energy left to use. Period. This thing's clearly trying to produce Pikmin. And there's a whole thing online about this for some reason. A lot of people are just... There's just a lot of people saying it's either a dead onion or the next stage of an onion. That is not the next stage, that is like the first stage, in my opinion. Huh? The onion is different somehow. Let's take it back to the surface and compare it to the other. And there is another castaway. We found a castaway. Hurry and check their vitals. Pulse, blood pressure, temperature, all normal. Life support did its job. Transfer them back to the SSB goal to get their ID badge. But I can't talk. And before we leave, we are definitely going back to get all the nectar for all the Pikmin. You did it. Let's take a look and see what the ID badge tells us. Hey, this is the scientist guy, the engineer and the inventor. Oh, think stars, he's alright. This is Russ, the scientist in charge of repairs and stuff. His technical knowledge is beyond helpful during rescue missions. You found Russ. Talented scientist, keep searching for the rest of the officers. No, I'm not done down here. I need to get all these Pikmin nectarized. And they got flowers now. Did you see that? Bloomed a flower. What's going on here? That's called nectar. It stimulates their growth, apparently. Before they grow, the more they grow, the faster they move. And they do a little bit more damage. They really are mysterious. Blah, blah, blah. We still got leaves. Dang it. Do we still got any leaves? Nope. There we go. Perfect. And now we can leave the cave with everything we've collected. Return to service. Skip. First cabin, we got Russ. Ochi will now grow after the end of this. We got everything in the cave because this is not the demo and I don't want it to end early. It's fine if we get all the stuff. Don't worry about what time the command post. Walk around, talk to folks. I'm sure I synchronized your clock, but something's off. It looks as if about 1/6 as much time passed on the surface as underground. It seems to move differently due to wormholes and stuff. I'm not sure how it works. I suppose that means you can take as much time as you need to explore caves and other stuff. And now we have onion. Bigger onion. Now the onion sucked it up. The void slug says that the white bulb is called Florlick. If we bring it to the onion, it will increase the number of Pikmin released by 10. That's a really big help when you're exploring. I'll take it out. Try taking out more Pikmin. Good. Perfect. That's a fine amount of Pikmin. Okay, let's check the map. Status report. Not a single Pikmin lost. Let's go. Let's try and not lose a Pikmin actually. Rescue Olimar. We got more badges. Rescue journals. Check your surroundings. Eleanor to personally issue orders to certain people. Russ. And command. You can use commands. We also got the voids log, which onions. Looks like an onion, a single seed. Looks like a vegetable called an onion. These are the Pikmin from the sprouts, pellet posies, flowers that make pellets, etc. There's the Pikmin nest. It will leave during the night. They will only propagate in the onion. Does it to avoid extinction. We also got wild Pikmin, which found underground are brought to the surface and added to the onion. When tasked to transport a pellet, the resulting seeds end up the same color as the onion, because wild Pikmin can't be propagated for right now. Also, they will mature over time, or with nectar. The red Pikmin are immune to fire, just as normal. We got the Ice Pikmin, which have their own immunities. Florlick, which is pretty much increases the onion count on the field by 10. Found treasure, we already saw that. Raw materials can be converted into bridges and stuff. We also have the time warp. Apparently there are wormholes, frost cavern, and yes, send out help as fast as you can. Also, appears my controller may or may not be bugging out right now. Also, we have to defeat the creature to get this. Create a base here. First, we gotta clear the enemy. Move base. Good. The onion produced different kinds of Pikmin, so the onion color determines. Yeah, we already. Apparently, someone didn't read the memo. Also, there's no reason to actually break these eggs right now, so we're just gonna leave them be. Let's see. Kill you. Take you out. There we go. Yeah, let's continue this way. I'm surprised that should do damage, to be honest. That really should do some damage. Oh. I may or may not have set the dog on fire. The tail is burning, put the fire out with B right away. And we're gonna need to grab more Pikmin. Now we're definitely not gonna end the day quite yet, but also it could be very useful to completing this area once we actually get Ochi. Fully grown up. And I'm glad that he will actually naturally come to you, but you can also call him later on once you get like appropriate upgrades. And Bulborbs can be a little scary when you don't have Ochi. Actually, just in case we want to take on a Bulborb, we're gonna definitely need those Ice Pikmin. They can freeze them. Oh, we need Ochi to break down that wall. Yeah, that's. And he's already back on his way, but let's just collect the rest of these Pikmin anyway. Oh, that makes us move slower. That's... I didn't really notice that during the demo at all. And there's another Floylick right up there, but we can't reach it. Also, we should have enough Pikmin to bring all of these things back. These pellets. Okay, that really boosted the speed. Okay, we might be able to take on a Bulborb now. In a second. It's always good to boost the red Pikmin's numbers, since they're like the main Pikmin you'll be using the entire campaign. Also, I believe there are achievements for doing a bunch of stuff like that. Just producing Pikmin. Although it may have to be Pikmin that aren't. There's the Bulborb. Yeah. Lock-on feature makes targeting much easier. And he's frozen. It froze? Don't just stand there. Now's your chance. And he evaporated. And that's exactly what we wanted to happen, actually. And this is a nice little shortcut over there. Let's see what else is around here. Oh yeah, this area. We can't get over here yet, but we can clear out all these guys, which are gonna be annoying in a second. And there is a bridge we can't complete. Was this under construction at some point? I wonder who was working on it. I'm sure we could put it to good use if it was finished. I hope this isn't the case, but if they make it in this game so your bridges could get destroyed over time, that would be so annoying. Don't make a sound. Okay, I wonder if these guys are gonna be smart and go this way, if they're just gonna run into the... Yeah, I'm not taking that. Red Pikmin, you get over here. Okay, good. None of the Pikmin were done. Although, where's my other... There we go. Freeze it. Annihilate. Perfect. Okay, we're almost to the red meter, and we gotta get into that cave before that red meter. And if I'm not mistaken, this should be the yellow Pikmin cave. Also, sadly, we can't explore anywhere else until this day ends. Or we could if we went to this cave sooner, but still. I was feeling hotter than usual in my spacesuit. When I looked down, the ground was on fire. I panicked, but the red Pikmin just gave him a sidelong glance, unfazed by fire. Also, Ice Pikmin actually aren't necessary in this cave, which is a good thing. I mean, you'd think Ice Pikmin would be extremely weak to fire. Like, even being anywhere near fire. I wonder if they made it so that they die easier. I'm not gonna test it, of course, but still, I wonder if they did make it so they die easily to fire. These things are annoying in other Pikmin games, but in this game, they're too easy. Like, I remember being very frantic with these guys, and now they're just... They're just too easy. And here's some yellow Pikmin. We can get them before the onion, which is sort of strange. I do like that mechanic, though, that Pikmin can be an onion even though it's not the same type as theirs. Is this a new type of Pikmin? I should check on Captain Almost log. What does it say? Yellow Pikmin. Large ear-like appendages. I like the name more than ear Pikmin. They're resistant to electricity, flying high when thrown, plus they're good at digging. Same as the last game. Resistant to electricity, unusual. What are they made out of? They could have useful quality, though. Be careful on how you deploy them. There aren't that many. No, you died. Okay, good. We didn't lose one. You know, yellow Pikmin are surprisingly weak to this because they're high flying. Like, you'd think it would be better, but red Pikmin can hit them easily. That's sort of a drawback to yellow Pikmin, I guess. Oh, you guys stop. Paper bag was loaded. We're carrying back the heavy stuff first. Also, there are a bunch of Pikmin just scattered over here. Must have been left behind from that fight. Because they don't carry till capacity, I guess. Unless you, like, purposely throw it at the item. Which is sort of weird. Oh, that is, I didn't even notice that from the demo. These guys will turn around and go back to the sip if the pile's complete. We're gonna wait till everyone's here. Okay, good. Okay, that should be everyone. And I really wish we had the charge horn already, but it's locked behind the next day. Also, every Pikmin can now see underground too, so I wonder if they're gonna add some. But why is this Pikmin just left here? If the same feature from Pikmin 2 about leaving your Pikmin alone that aren't near the ship die inside of caves, that's gonna be especially annoying. Pikmin currently outside your squad will come with you. Okay, good. And now we're all going into the cave again. You know, I think we actually have enough Pikmin to even carry that Flalick that we found earlier. And here's where the new fire threats come from. Like, you'd think they keep the geysers from the last game, but now it's these. Okay. Let's get more Pikmin and then we'll move on to that area to our left. They did make Pikmin a little bit more intelligent, which I do like, but also they could start doing things you don't want them to. No, 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 no. And we got another castaway. I think we might have found another rescue officer. Verify the ID info. that does not seem to be a rescue officer. An acclaimed treasure appraiser who helped develop the AI. Yeah, I found all of these guys during my last playthrough, and this guy just looked weird. Hang on, that's no rescue officer. Who is it? How did he get here? The ID shows that he's a treasure appraiser. What is he doing here? I wonder if other people got the Void's logs. Perhaps there were others who picked it up, and all of them somehow crash landed on the same ship. Seems a bit too convenient that all of them have crash landed here. I don't think this appraiser is the only one, but we should keep an eye out for more civilians and be ready to rescue them in case they're in danger. I'm officially adding this to the mission list. And then secretly, what the game doesn't tell you is there are a lot more people than there are now. Okay, good. No Pikmin got stuck on the other side of the... Die. Yeah, this thing, I literally thought this was a treasure, like it was some sort of cookie or something. No, 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 Pikmin, Pikmin, don't be stupid. Don't be... At least the Pikmin weren't stupid. I'm glad for that. Also, this is literally a sweet potato. This is actually moving surprisingly fast for... Nice. But we are almost at what we need to go to the next area. Now, we're not going to go to the next area because we still have a bunch of stuff to do here. But... Okay, what we need to do... is sneak up on this thing. Also, where are these other Pikmin? Oh, they're at the ship. Okay. Everyone get back. I'm not getting anyone crushed here. Run. I hate how that thing will still move, even after it's destroyed. It's so annoying. And is the cave? No, this cave isn't any deeper. Oh, wait. And there's all the Pikmin. So the ship brought the Pikmin now over there. That's a good. And that is everything in this cave. So I would say this is a cave complete yet again. And we got a lot of sparklium. And I believe no Pikmin died yet again. So, yeah, we got a lot of nuclear radiation right now, which is very good. We need more radiation for the ship. What's the problem? Oh, I see the Pikmin won't follow you. Yeah, there are limits. But don't worry about the rest when you choose which Pikmin to take. The remaining will go back to the Onion and SS Beagle. Yeah. So, as you can see, we're actually going to keep the yellows out for right now. And, what? Oh, look at the time. An important part of any rescue mission is to make your way back to the base. This is the area where your Pikmin will be safe, as long as they make it to this area. Seen creatures get more aggressive at night. Any Pikmin separated from your squad, you need to collect them right now. Okay, let's take a real quick look around. So there's a cave here. There's a treasure in a cave over here. There's also a treasure. Here's the flake that we're going to collect. There's a bunch of minerals over there. And this, we will worry about this a little bit later. But the rest of this, pretty much easy pickings. I guess the next area we'll go to is up here. Then make our way down here. Okay, follow the Pikmin. Okay, don't trust the rest of you. Actually, don't trust a lot of you right now. We can take 10 more Pikmin now. Get back to safety. No Pikmin dead. None. We're not having a single Pikmin death. Not yet, anyway. And that was day 2 done. We got a ton of stuff. We got 2 caves done. We got a bunch of treasures. And so far, no Pikmin deaths. This is the best I've done in every game except maybe Pikmin. Every game except Pikmin 2. Pikmin 3 and 1, it's much easier to lose your Pikmin. So we got 4 rescues now. We also got a bunch of these nice treasures. And we got to 28% completion of the area. Started at 0. Welcome back, Russ. Glad you made it in one piece. Insert Kamek laugh here. Oh, of course, Captain. I had no doubts. The energy escape system, emergency escape system I developed would function perfectly. That may be, but it would have proved helpful if you showed the rest of us how to actually use it. One would expect an emergency escape device to be a bit more intrusive and used in the event of an emergency. Anyhow, now that you're back, could you take a look at these rocks that we found? Oh, Colin. Not only did I see them, I've already completed very thorough research on this material. I discovered that when heated, the rocks become soft and malleable, and can be sifted into any form you desire. Its base properties can even change when exposed to different stimuli. It's quite a versatile raw material indeed. I'm not gonna say this because then it's just more. It's cool. Cool doesn't even begin to describe it. This is the one, the ultimate biomass I've been searching for my entire career. I can create a living life form with it. I'm currently upgrading the 3D printers so we can put this material to use as soon as you bring it back to the SS Beagle. It will be crucial to my work in the lab and any other building needs that may arise. What a spectacular update! I knew bringing you along as a material scientist would be key to the success. Starting tomorrow, I'm expecting our rescue operations to go even more smoothly than usual now that you're here. We should be able to find our rescue officers and more quickly as well. Speaking of which, we discovered a few castaways besides our own rescue officers and Captain Olimar. There may be even more. What about them, Captain? There's only one thing we can do is rescue them, no matter how many there are out there. And once they're here, I'm confident you'll take good care of them, Colin. Copy that. Another task to-do list. And it's rescue all the castaways. And now we're on to day 3, which I'm gonna actually continue going through and talking to everyone. And Oatsi. Since once you rescue your first castaway, he will grow up into the full-grown dog. Wait, is it just me or did Oatsi go through a good growth spurt overnight? That's actually quite typical for the breed. It's a sign that he's fully grown and qualified for more activity. And the Pikmin can now ride on him. The Pikmin are playful today. They appear to be letting their guard down now that Oatzi's fully grown. I'm just glad to see they're getting along. Right, another benefit of him being fully grown is now we can give him upgrades. With regular training sessions, he can learn new skills and blah 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 rescue missions. From the look of it, he's ready to get some upgrades. Alright officers, to your stations, etc. Copy that. I need to call the strategy meeting to order. First things first, let's update it to the improvements of the SS Beagle. It would be my absolute pleasure, Captain, because they're done. The SS Beagle now has the ability to transform any raw material collected in the field into all-purpose clay. With this function, we should be able to easily build on location. Well, the thing about clay is, have you heard of the word rain? Excellent. Oh. Wrong person. Excellent. Of course, I'm not quite sure what we'll be building, but good work nonetheless. One last thing. Bring me raw material, and I'll be able to whip up exciting new gear and items for you in the lab. I have no doubt they'll be useful to you while out in the field. We'll just be sitting here doing absolutely nothing. Sounds like we're not only collecting treasure, but raw material too. Don't forget about our mission rescue officers. We're counting on you to find them. By the way, come talk to me later when you have a minute. I would like to discuss OT's training. Call the meeting to a close. Copy that. Okay, so let's see. I do not want to hear that again. Also, it seems like OT may get some more attack damage, but I doubt it. Also, I'm just going to call out one of each Pikmin just because. The yellow ones can actually reach these flowers. Like, one hit. One tap. And it's still there, ladies and gentlemen, is Olimar Sip. Still stuck back there. So let's talk to this dude real quick. Treasure catalog, thank you so much for rescuing me the other day. I confessed I'm really flustered. I only came here because I heard there were rare treasures to be found. Getting stuck here was not his agenda. Snaz. I'm just gonna say snaz. He has a snaz. Okay. A noted appraiser of treasure. I often compile my findings in a little log for posterity's view treasures. You're interested in treasure, aren't you? Take a gander as my pride. Enjoy my treasure catalog. We need to get this guy some more hobbies. I lost all the data while I was lost myself. Tell me everything about the treasures and let me appraise them. I shall compile one into a treasure catalog. Of course, I'll offer you a reward for doing me a favor. All it requires is that you keep me posted when you find something. Now, we're going to leave this guy for the end of the video because I'm not going to bore the people who don't want to be bored by this guy. So, like, this guy is boring compared to, like, the creature guy. Who will actually give you creatures and stuff. More Pikmin is better Pikmin, I guess. But we got 10 now. So we're going to go through these guys first. And for the upgrades, as soon as you two are ready, get to training, like to train, etc. Alright, time to train. Journey will be long and hard, but you two can handle it. Learn all OT skills. We already have 5. Oh. His pup drive was built sufficiently. He can train, etc. Learn when learning, depending. You can train and learn. Buff to carry, chomp for attack, etc. Keep Dandori in your mind. So, there's the healing one. There's also command. Now, command 1 allows him to find absence. Command 2, go to your base, and also allows go here on the radar map, and you can call him to you. Which is very good. Then we also have the next command, which he can gather Pikmin, which he'll just go on his own, and that's good for nighttime, especially too, and when you need more. And we also got Rush and Chomp, but what we're gonna do is use Buff, which the first ability of this allows him to get 3 Pikmin strength, and the next one he can carry the strength of 5 Pikmin. So we're gonna get that. And then we're also gonna get its next upgrade, which is the strength of 10 Pikmin. And that's because this is going to be important later on. We also have the next thing, which is super buff. Permission to learn an even more powerful skill, which is 20, but we're going to instead go with Chomp so that he can two-shot the smaller Bulborbs and one-shot pretty much all the pellet posies and stuff, because like this one allows him to one-hit these things. So we're going to give him a level 2. And level 3... Wait, are you saying he still can't one-shot these things? And we also got a bunch of bones for this, which will heal him and give him bonus health. And I don't know if it lasts past a day, but I know it lasts for a little bit at least. You can open up your pack, get items from there, and pick which one you want to use. Come on. I'm skipping. There we go. This guy, we're actually gonna talk to him really quick. He was quite excited to talk to you about the growth spur. Let's see what they have to say. Russ has something to discuss with you. Feel free to put off your departure until you speak with them both. Let's chat. I've been around many outstanding rescue pups, but OT, there isn't anything you can't do. Yeah, pretty much I will be talking to them all, but let's see, visit lab. Ahem, allow me to introduce myself again. I'm Ras, the resident brains of the Rescue Corp operation. I use the raw materials you find and my handmade components to create all kinds of items and gear for you to use in the field. Come back and see me if there's anything else you'll need. I'm just gonna talk to this man for a second. We're all set. Let's chat. Anything different? Okay, it's the same stuff. I'm in shock that you don't think you need any gear. Never in my life. Hand me those raw materials. It's not for me, then for the sake of science. So if you don't buy anything, he'll actually get mad at you? That's funny. I can proudly state that all my inventions have been perfectly perfected. You could even say that I have it down to a science. Okay, that was pretty good. In exchange for raw material, I provide you with gear and a bunch of other stuff for important work. If I may run out of components, from time to time, if that happens, just visit the lab the next day after I've restocked. Okay, and acquire all gear. So first items. We're just gonna get a free one of each thing. Replenishes HP. Temporarily increase, so it will go down after a day, I bet. Auto healing, which is also really good, and also these things will paralyze enemies. There are a bunch of stale ones in the pantry, by the way. But the more you feed to creatures, the longer they'll stay out of the way. And we also have a bunch of new gear. So what we're gonna get is first the survey drone, because this thing is useful. Then the charging horn, which is even more useful than the survey. And yeah, we're just gonna get the treasure gauge just because we can. And I don't really need the scorch card. I'd like the opportunity to teach you how to use the scientific masterpiece, the charging horn. It's actually quite simple. You press X whenever you select a certain type of Pikmin or OT, and they'll charge forward. The entire squad will go. It's perfect for attacks or transporting items. Pretty much it allows you to do this. And now, before I end off this video, I will be talking to this person. But don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out some of my other videos, and to check out the videos at the end of this video. And join the Discord. And now you guys may leave before I talk to this guy if you want to. Tell me, how is the treasure collection? Yeah, no, few treasures. Please take a look. Notes. Sophisticated palate, first a salty sweet sauce on top of some kind of white food stuff, then it's fried and topped with a thin layer of paper. Sounds awful, but it tastes wonderful, surprisingly in the best way. Someone went to great lengths to first nibble the cookie into a perfect circle and then nibble a perfect circle out of the middle of the cookie. As craftsmanship exhibited here, it's mind-boggling really. This is adorable sips, yummy smell lured me in, and suddenly I was taking a bite, and lo and behold, I found the sip to be edible. In fact, it's a chocolate flavored. I'm still not quite sure what to make of it. And then we got this thing, which is back from Pikmin 3. It's true the round surface of this fruit is smooth as a... Ah yes, the same joke in Pikmin 3. Meanwhile, the pale yellow flesh inside offers a refreshing flavor profile that is one sweet and also sour. Really, as fruits go, it has much to offer. Then we got this thing, which good night's sleep is all you're seeking for. This bed can help. Not only is it quite spacious and comfortable, but if you Flip it over, it'll coat you in a fine cloud of dust that is said to encourage sweet dreams, but bring a lint roller when you're done. Then we also got the Path Creator, a warning device worn by ancient guardian deities. Would be rung loudly fall to hear when a villager committed a wrongdoing. Anyone who heard it would have then immediately fall to the ground, clearing the way for the guardians to pass. Then we got this massive scope allows two viewers to stand side by side to see far into the distance. As if that wasn't impressive enough, it looks as if its design was based on dragon eyes. It's just the thing for a couple of adventurous explorers who hate taking turns. This piece of technology doesn't work, so there's no way to confirm it, but I do believe in my heart of hearts that it's part of a time machine. A foolish belief, but I have faith that the future holds many things, and this is a sign of that is sort of funny. This astounding device indicates the direction fate is flowing by reading magnetic fields found on planets and in living organisms alike, and can take one's fortune. The science is too complex to explain, but whether you go north or south, do heed its guidance. Okay, that's funny. Then we got paint. In fortune-telling circles, this is the color of illumination. It has the power to light the path before us, showing us which way to go. Specifically in money-making endeavors, I hope it will light my way. And then we also got this. Neither the color of the sky nor the sea is the color of them both. And it's just blue paint. It's water paint. Oh. I get the joke. And then we got the noble bident. This treasure has two prongs. Yeah, that's just... Okay, now we got the Stone of Atonement. Notice how the blue of this... It's a cobalt blue, extracted from oil renowned for honing one's intuition, intelligence, and reflexes. Yes, the more I gaze upon it, the more advanced I feel myself be... Very funny. Very funny. Also, we got this. Vegetable was tended to with the utmost care, dunked it on. You might say you could tell by its exceptional flavor and nutritional value. Yes. All the love was given into it and turned it into a sweet and savory food treat. And then we got this thing. These balls were an integral part of a ritual performed during New Year's festivities. Each ball was imbued with people's hopes and dreams, and if caught by the ritual pole, these hopes and dreams were bound to come true. What a joy it must have been to witness such a tradition. And that marks the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Feel free to like and subscribe. Check out some of my other videos. And I will see you guys next. What? And I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.